Aubrey, who are these Asian men, and why are they shirtless?
어서 와. 방탄은 처음이지?
Alright. Hi, this is Ellie, and this strange creature over here is my younger sister. Introduce yourself.
I'm Aubrey. I'm her younger sister.
I literally just said that.
Okay. We don't win it.
No details. Alright, anyway. So this video is kind of an explanation and apology to our parents because this obsession has taken over our lives, and we just like to kind of give a history of that. Alright.
It was last year in September or August when I was on vacation, and I accidentally found Ryan Higa's K-pop parody doncha a day.
Would you want to give a translation for that? My first exposure to K-pop was sometime this spring. I was subscribed to the channel Superwoman at the time, and she did a skit of her parents reacting to BTS's Blood, Sweat, and
I
Tears.
introduced you to your where before that.
Well, that's the first thing I remember.
Terrible memory. That was heckin' weird. After that, I ended up watching BTS's War of Hormone, and that I thought they were hot.
What did I think of it then? I thought it was different. I didn't really think about it that much.
Really? One week.
It took you a week?
Well, I listened to War of Hormone like 6 or 7 times.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And then I kind of kept falling and falling and falling.
For me, if Superwoman's video came out around the same time, like
It came out like 3 weeks after.
okay, so October. It came out in November. I wasn't a fan till April of next year.
Yeah.
And the reason for that was because you got obsessed with it and started introducing me to it, and I just kind of didn't care. But then, funny story, that April, during Lent, I gave up social media, so I had to spend time with you. And so basically I was inundated for 40 days. I was inundated with K-pop for 40 days. I was getting it through an IV in my arm, like that's what it felt like. So by the end, I couldn't really help it. I had to succumb.
My nose is so big.
Shut up.
BTS? I mean, I didn't think any other group existed, really. What? They were my first introduction. I thought they were this glorious, amazing creation that should not be matched by anything else. So,
You're not wrong. Okay, first bias?
I believe my first bias was Taehyung. For me, V was my bias, and I thought it was because he was so weird. I liked him because of that, because he was so natural. That's about it. I'm taking a really long time.
You are. Okay.
Your first bias.
My first bias group was probably we got 7. Yeah. My first bias though was Ratmon from BTS because I thought his voice was sexy.
Because I thought it was like
No, not him. I didn't know what he looked like. I knew what his voice sounded like. Remember, because I didn't watch music videos. I just listened to music.
right. You still have not watched any of the music videos. Anyway. Now, this is an extremely hard question because shut up. I've been a fan for like now a year now almost, and I guess my bias group is GOT7 partly because after BTS won the BBMAs, which everyone knows about.
Right.
I didn't like the whole concept of them being so popular, so I found the underdog. Well, I didn't find them. I'd already heard of GOT7, but I started paying more attention to them because they were getting outshone by the other group from JYP, Twice, which I still like, but the fans are jerks.
Okay. We're not keeping that. We're not keeping that. My current bias group is GOT7. They are my one and only. Oh, yeah. Although a close second in terms of my bias group might be Astro.
Yeah.
They're cute.
Ultimate. Ultimate bias. 100%.
Would marry.
Go. Kim Seok-jin.
Oh.
Because he's
He's hubby material.
He's my man. TM.
Okay, my current bias and my forever bias probably is Jackson. Jackson Wang. Wang Ja-er.
You probably said
Wang
that
Gae.
really bad.
Wang Ja-er.
Wang
Gae.
Ja-er.
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 That's how he says it.
Wang Ja-er.
Nah. You don't have any?
I have like 22.
Okay, for your ultimate bias.
That's really for Jin. Well, that's the thing though, because him and J-Hope are like almost equals.
Okay, so J-Hope is your bias record.
I guess.
Mine is Jin Young. Like, I know I call basically all of them husband material, but when I say it about Jin Young, like, I actually mean it.
He's boyfriend then husband material.
Boyfriend, husband, soulmate,
uncle. I like it because, for me, it had a freshness that most American music didn't. It was not just one dude, it was 7 dudes. Like, who can beat that? And also, I think they also could dance. It's cleaner, so it's not all about sex, even if it's hip-hop. And so, even though they have more deep concepts, too.
That's true.
Well, it has inspired me to learn how to dance and learn Korean and go to Korea and teach English. Now, that may seem a little ambitious, but I'm gonna do it. I think some of my main role models are, well, surprisingly not from any of my favorite bias groups. I think my main 2 are both rappers. Amber from FX, probably because she's a fabulous, wonderful woman who is super kick butt and yet gorgeous at the same time. I'm so jealous. And then I think my other one would be Zico from Block B. I enjoy his personality. He's super sweet and kind. And when he responds to hate, which happened recently, he asks people to do the right thing, and it's
to live with dignity?
Live with dignity, or live honestly, or honorably. And I respect that.
Alright, my role model is also my bias, so good mix there. Probably because as I'm going off to college, I really relate to that whole, leaving your home, going to a whole new place, and it's scary and you don't know anyone, but you're doing that because you have a goal and you have a skill set that you want to build and you have a dream. Which I suppose all the members of GOT7 have done to some extent, but I've read more up on his story than anyone else's. So I kind of keep that in mind. If he could go at age 14 to a country where he didn't even know the language and give his best, give his all to achieve the goal, then
which his parents did not want him to do.
Right, I mean, I even have the support of my parents, so if he can do all that, then I can go to college and I can make it work. So,
yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's make it work.
Yeah.
Hey! Come on, I don't remember. It's this way.